All right, hello everyone. So, welcome to this first core training session. Let's see, it's going to be slow, it's going to be mindful, and we're going to focus mostly on the deep core, the deep abs, and the back muscles. Okay, we're gonna start with some warm up and mobility. Let's go. So starting, we're gonna do everything on the mat, mostly. We're gonna start with cat-cow. So tabletop position first, neutral in the beginning. And here we're going to focus on the pelvis. So we're going to tilt, arch, but arch mostly at the level of your lower back. And then bring it in, draw your belly in and round your lower back. Again, so it doesn't need to go all the way to the neck. We're just focusing on the pelvis. And rotate slowly again. So focusing on the lower back, feeling it arching, pushing your sit bone back, and then bring it back in, draw the belly in, exhale, and round your back. Okay, now skipping the same position, we're going to push your hips back to sit on your heels. So this is child pose, and then back up and tilt your pelvis again. So bring it back to neutral, push it back to touch your heels, and then back to center. Arch a bit, bring it back in. Keep your ribs down. In. Arching again, bring it in, way back to touch your heels, back to center, arch, draw in, okay. Next one we're going to, we are starting in this position as well. Just put a straight leg on the side. So one of my legs is still on the mat and the other one is open to the side, straight. And then with the other arm I'm going to pass it below my second arm and then rotate and up. Okay, so I'm called thread the needle. So you bring your arm between your knee and your second arm and then open to the side. Go as far as you can. One more. Okay, back to center. We're going to put back your knee. Now we switch to the other side. Open the leg, straight leg on the other side. The knees, this one stays in the center, belly in. We're going to bring your arm below the other one and then open to the side. So we go slowly to really feel every part of the movement, from the rotation to the opening. last one. Okay. Now back to center, we move to low lunge and half split. This one we do it usually. So let's go from low lunge slowly to half split. All good? One more on this side. Okay, let's change sides. Keep breathing slowly. Okay, now we come to center. Put the knees together. We're going to do chest opening and hugging. So first one, we open the chest. So without pushing the ribs out. Okay, so here, I'm in this position. We open the chest, but try to keep your ribs in. They will want to go out like this, but no, keep them in, belly contracted. We're opening the chest and then bringing it in a self-hug. And then again, the other side. Don't go too fast. Focus on keeping your ribs in while you're opening the chest. Body straight up. Alright, we're done with warm-up. We're gonna move to the first set. So now we're gonna start with, we have 5 exercises. 3 of them are gonna be with support on the arm, on the hands, and 2 on the mat. The first one we're gonna do is bird dog and hold. So we're starting in a tabletop position. What is important here is that we're keeping the back neutral. So you can see the difference between, this is me arching, overarching. This is rounding the back, and this is neutral. So in neutral, we have a little curve at the level of the lower back, just a little one. So once we're here, we're going to bring the belly in and the ribs in. So what does it mean to bring the belly in and ribs in? If this is loose, I'm just going to exhale and draw it in. Not overdrawing, it's just to engage it. So I'm pushing it down. The ribs here, sometimes they want to go out like that. I just push them down. And once it is engaged, then it's the right starting position. So we are here. Now we're going to do it slowly because we're going to lift the arm and the leg at the same time. Got the timer. Okay, so but the key is that your back should not shift sideways, okay? So we're keeping it in the center, lift the leg and the arm, hold it for a bit, and then bring it back slowly. We're going very slowly, so that you focus on keeping your belly drawn in while you're moving your arm and leg. Hold it. Down again. Down. Push your heel back, but without moving your back. Again. Okay, let's change sides. The same. We go slowly. Lift your leg and arm, hold it for a few seconds, and then back. Keeping the same alignment. The arm is aligned with the back, the leg, shoulder distance. Keep the belly contracted. Okay, one more. Okay. Next one is bent leg lift and knee push. So this one we lie down on the mat. Okay, before we start, we're going to force the engagement of the core. So first thing is you squeeze your inner thigh, okay? Then bring your belly in, then ribs in. Your back is pushing the mat. Okay, so once you feel this contraction, before lifting the legs, if you feel you touch your belly, you should feel a bit of contraction underneath, under your fingers. So you are in this position, and once you really press the mat down, you're going to lift the knees at 90 degrees. So just start by holding it. Normally, just by doing this, if you're engaging your core, you will feel it a bit shaking to hold you still. Okay, first one we're going to do like this for a few seconds. Keep pushing your belly in and pushing the mat with your back. And then start now, put one hand on one knee, the opposite knee, and push your knee without changing anything in the belly engagement and the back. Keeping the knees at 90 degrees. Change side. Push the other knee, the right knee with the left hand. Okay, change again. Right hand pushing the left knee. Exhale and squeeze it in. Change sides. Deep inhale. Exhale and push your knee. Change side again. So right hand is pushing the left knee. And now we change one last time. Left hand pushing the right knee. While the belly is engaged, pushing the mat down. Okay, slowly bring the feet down and then release. Okay, next exercise we're going to do bear plank and knee tap. So we've done bear plank before, but here again we're focusing on trying to keep the back neutral. So we're in this position, tabletop, drawing the belly in, ribs in. Without changing anything, we're going to lift the knees, bring them down. Lift the knees, bring them down. But hold your belly in while you're doing this. Focus on keeping your ribs drawn in as well. Just lift with your hips and down. So first try to have the backs parallel to the mat. Engage the belly and the ribs. Once you feel it engaged, this is where you start moving your knees up, slowly and down slowly. Up and down. Up. And down. Again, up and down. Last one. Okay. Okay, now next one, we're gonna go back to the mat. Same starting point, engaging with the inner thighs, the pelvic floor muscle, belly in, ribs in, and pushing the mat with my back. So if I try to put my fingers under my back, they cannot go in because there is no space between the back and the mat. Okay, now we're going to just put your feet on your tiptoes and start lifting one and down without releasing the back from the mat. Okay, so we still should not feel any space. Keep pushing the mat with your back while you're lifting the knees up. Slowly, so that you can control the movement without releasing your belly and back engagement. Go slowly so you can really control the movement. The focus is on the core, keeping them engaged. The movement of the leg is to challenge this and to make it a bit harder, to force them to work more. All right, release. One more, which is the high plank and shoulder tap. So we are starting in a high plank position. Make sure your shoulders are above your wrist. Open a bit the legs to have to use the mat for the width, and then we're going to start shifting to touch the shoulder, but without shifting the hips. Okay, think that the hips should stay parallel to the mat. Draw your belly in, ribs in, and keep it engaged while you are lifting one hand to touch your shoulder. Go slowly. Two more to go. 2 and 1. Okay, we're done with the first set. We take a minute break and we start again. By now you should really feel that your abs are burning a bit. They are engaged. If it's not the case, it's okay. We're gonna try a second set. Again, it's about feeling that it's going in here. Okay. Take deep breath. Okay. Ready for second round? So let's start again with bird dog. We're going to lift, hold for 5 seconds and then go back. So starting position is tabletop. Back is neutral, belly in, and we start. Lift up, hold it. Think of keeping your belly engaged when you're holding, and back down, keeping the alignment. So same side. And down slowly. Again, up slowly. And back down slowly. One more. Back down. Again, one. Lift up. Back. Last one on this side. And down. Put the hand and legs. Lift the other hand and leg. So same. We're keeping it steady, parallel to the mat. And keep breathing. Last one, go slow. And back. All right, let's go to the mat now. We're going to lift the knees. So first, engage pelvic floor, belly in, ribs, no space with the mat, and then lift the both knees. Hold it a bit like this. They should be 90 degrees. Keep pushing your belly in, and now right hand on the left knee. Push your left knee while trying to keep it at 90 degrees. So there's an opposite movement between the knee and the hand. Release, change sides. Left hand on the right knee. Okay, change again. Right hand on the left knee. Keep pushing the mat down. Change side. All right, change again. Right hand on the left knee. Okay, now left hand on the right knee. Okay, bring the feet down and release. Okay, we're going to do bear plank and knee tap now. So back to tabletop position. Okay, bring your belly in, your ribs in. Once you're ready, without changing anything in your upper body, just lift your hips and down slowly. Lift and down slowly. Lift, down. Lift, keeping it engaged, ribs in and down. Up, down. Lift up, down. Exhale, lift up, down. Two more, up, down. The back remains in neutral at all times. We're not tilting the hips, just lifting the knees and the hips. Last one. Up and down. Back to the mat. So starting by bringing the belly in, back against the mat, lift on your toes, without changing anything in your belly and back, just lift the knee up and bring it down. Change side. So you can put your fingers should not go beyond your back, below your back, sorry. Keep breathing. Go slowly to keep the focus on the core engagement. Small cramp. Okay, 2 more. Last one. Okay. All right, release. And roll over for plank. Plank and shoulder tap. So the wider your feet are, the easier it is for the balance. So if you feel that you're losing balance, open your feet a bit wider. Okay. Once you're here, belly contracted, ribs in, we start touching the shoulder with the opposite hand without shifting the hips. So keep the focus, engage your core fully, so that when you're on one hand, your body stays in the center. Okay. All right, second break. Take deep breath. We're gonna go for the third set. Okay, ready? Let's go. Slowly back to bird dog. So we're in tabletop position, back neutral. Engage first your belly and ribs in, and then once you're here, you start lifting the leg and arm. Keep focusing on keeping stability in your center. We're doing it a bit more dynamic this time, and we will hold at the end. If you feel you're losing balance, it's okay. Just put your hand back down, steady your trunk, and then start again. Okay, now we hold it. Keep holding a few more seconds. Okay, bring it down. We're gonna change sides. Same. Bird dog and come back to center. Open, come back slowly to center. Open, back, open, back, open, back to center slowly, and this time we're going to hold it. So open, keeping your hips parallel to the mat, hold it. Keep breathing. Few more seconds. And back to center. Okay. Let's go down to the mat. Okay. So we're going to lift the knees and push on each knee. So first, belly in. Down. Lift the knees at 90 degrees. Hold it for a while. Just make sure that your belly is indeed contracted. You breathe, pushing the mat. And now with the right hand, we're going to push the left knee. Okay, release and change side. Left hand pushing the right knee. The rest is not moving. Release. Again, engage first and then push on your knee. Release, change sides. You're tired, it's getting harder. Just give it your best. Last one. Again, breathe, engage first, and then push the knee. Release, change side, push your knee. Okay, now bring the legs down, the feet down, and once they are down, release the belly. Okay. Third one, bear plank and knee tap. So, starting in tabletop position again, we're bringing the belly in, and now we're going to, without moving the hips, just lift and down. Lift, tap and up, tap down and up, down slowly, up, down, tap and up. Few more. 2 and 1. Okay. All right, we have 2 more to go. Then we're done. Let's go for alternate bent leg raise. So again on the mat. So this is me just relaxing, and this is me just engaging now. Now lift on the toes and start. Lift 1, 2. more to go. Keep the engagement. 2 more. 2 and 1. All right. Now put the heels down and release. Last one. Plank and shoulder tap. Ready? So we are in this position, belly engaged, and now we'll touch the shoulder without shifting the hips. Slowly. Take a deep breath. We're moving to stretching. Okay. Let's move to stretching. We're going to do it slowly. It's going to... So, we're just going to do cat-cow like we started. So tilt your pelvis and then round your back. Especially the lower back, do it in and round. Two more. Okay, now we're going to widen your knees, put your toes together, but knees wide, so they are like this. Okay, we're going to do wide knees child pose. So push your hips back to sit on your heel, and then push your arms forward to stretch your back. Okay, now come back up. Now bring the knees together, feet together, and back to child pose, but this time knees are together. Okay, next we're going to sit in the center. Open one leg to the angle of the side of the mat. The other one is in front. We're going to bend sideways. And if you can, bring also your second arm to also stretch the back. Okay, we're gonna change sides. So bend sideways. Okay, back to center. Now we're going to lie on the mat. Open your arms in a T shape. Bring one knee up and rotate to one side while you're gazing at the other side. Okay. So we're doing a hip rotation. Okay, back to center. So now bend the other knee. bring it above the straight leg and rotate. Okay, back to center. We're going to hug our knees. Bring the knees towards your chest and hug them. Okay, now roll onto your right side and sit. We're just going to finish with 2 minutes of mindful breathing. So we sit straight. You can close your eyes. And we're just going to take deep breath in, deep breath out. So focus on breathing in and breathing slowly out. So feel the breath coming in, your belly raising, and then coming out and belly going down. Breathe in and breathe out slowly. Focusing on each step of the inhale and the exhale. A few more breaths. You can slow it down even further. Slowly open your eyes, smile, and we're done for today. Well done everyone, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about it later. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, so see you again soon. Thanks everyone for joining. See you.
Thank you.